What's up guys and welcome to the channel. And well, it's been a long time since we last played any game. So this is Pokemon Randomized FireRed Nuzlocke. Hardcore Nuzlocke to be honest. So for easiness I've already recorded. And well, okay, I forgot to take that potion. So basically we're gonna play it as a hardcore Nuzlocke rules with level caps and all the other good stuff. So for the easiness, I name myself UT as always, and my rival as you will know very soon. And so this is a randomized roam. So Pokemons have been randomized, and also TMs are randomized, field items are randomized, but not so much. Very simple. So while trainers Pokemon will be randomized, and we're gonna check our starters. Let's start from the very right side. Mankey, not a bad choice. Poliwag, it's also not a bad choice. Now, gentlemen, in my right mind, I will be choosing Armaldo because it's the best out of one, and yes, I'm gonna do that. And well, for some reason, I don't know why, I'm gonna call it Gary. Okay, so it's Gary, and he's gonna take the Mankey. Okay, not bad. Now let's quickly check out our Gary. Okay, so Gary has battle armor which is 17 attack and 16 defense, so we are set to go. It's rock and bug, which is okay type. He's holding an item, so the item the Gary was holding is a TM, so now we have a TM case and it is pursuit. Well, so let's go with our first rival battle. It's a first battle. So Mankey, Gary. So Gary is a physical attacker. So Harden, Water Gun, Mod Sport, and Harden and Scratch. So let's go with Scratch. Okay. The best way is to attack in this case because it is lowering our defense, but our rock type will help us. Yeah, not very effective even after 2 years, which is quite good to know. Right? And well, we are good to go. Now we have to go and get the parcel. So Nuzlocke haven't started yet. Okay, we are seeing some explodes. I don't know if I'm gonna use rare candies or not. Probably not. I will try to make sure it will not happen. Oh my god, we have Kyogres in the... Okay, at least we can run. Because Kyogre will have Water Pulse at this level. Because Kyogre's starting move is Water Pulse, I believe. And I believe movesets have not been changed. Now the only curious thing I'd like to check if the randomized items, I mean the field items has been randomized or not. And it looks like it is. Now what we're gonna do is we're not gonna waste any time. We're simply gonna go to the mart and make it quick as possible. And just take the parcel, go back, and I just remember as we are playing the FireRed, we won't be having a running shoes for a while, and that will take some time, and I want to avoid... Okay, it's been a while since I last time played these games and not in the randomized form, and you might be wondering where I've been for years now. Yeah, I've been busy with life, I like to say. So I'm planning to bring back this series. And also, maybe at the end, I'm gonna make a summary of the series as well, looking at how this series went and all the fun parts in quite a small video. Now the thing is, I do not have my laptop anymore with me to edit, so everything will be done in my phone. So I don't know how well it's gonna be. Now, actually, I haven't. So the previous video which I was recording, okay, Pidgeot, it's not a bad Pokemon as our first encounter. Let's go with the Water Gun. It will be a neutral because we are a rock. Okay, that's a critical hit. Good to see. Oh my god, so I forgot that it is a final form, so catch rate will not be good. So what we can do, so 3 more, we just spray. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Oh, now you know the funniest thing. If I throw this Pokeball one more time, it will not even shake 1 time. Well, But that's a lovely surprise. Now, what I'm gonna name this female Pidgeot. So, I don't know why. Let's say Linda for some reason. Sounds good, right? Yeah, Linda. I believe Linda has some good moves. It's normal flying, which everybody loves, as in keen eye ability. So no more accuracy, and the move is, a lot to be desired. Now I know Gen 3s, they don't have good move sets, so probably we will requiring a lot of help. Oh, we could have got some Tauros, and Tauros immediate attack. Well, it would good to have a Tauros with us. Now I just have to remember that I don't have Pokeballs anymore, and we need to catch some, and I believe we will not receive any Premier Balls if you are buying 10 Pokeballs, but I'll be very happy if I was wrong in this case. Okay, let's get 10. Yeah, no. Okay, so just buying an antidote just to be safe. Maybe 2 potions, a paralyzer, and 1 more antidote once again. So that was our 3000 used. So now we can go and check for our encounter number 2. And I don't want to fight the rival yet. It's rival 1A or 2A. I forgot the term. An Arcanine, which could be good, and there's an Intimidate Mon as well. Now, I believe Scratch will not affect it too much. Yeah. And if I hit Water Gun, I believe... Oh my god, the amount of damage. You seriously kidding me? And I was hoping that I could add an Arcanine to my team. Now the thing is, sometimes I tend to forget things. Like not going to the Pokemon Center and healing, even though right now I need that heal. And for some reason my screen record, the option is right above the nurse your head. As you can see, that's the perspective. So some items that I might not read it properly. Now let's go to the tutorial. I don't need a tutorial, but yeah, you're gonna say, oh, he's catching an Espeon, okay. With one single ball. Yeah, I just forgot that Arcanine tends to roar, and as it's an stone evolution, I believe it will not learn anything. We have to like buy or get TMs for special use. Now I don't believe Gary can learn anything, but Water Gun, Scratch, and I also have Pursuit as one of my backup, and Pidgeot is set. Now route to encounter. Hopefully this one will play a good luck for us. Hopefully it's an easier Pokemon to catch. And Slackoth. It's not a bad Pokemon. Okay. One more Scratch will not hurt us. Hopefully, yeah. So we're getting some decent Pokemons. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake, and that's our catch. Now, what we're gonna name it? Okay, it's a female. So I don't know. Let's go. Bubba. Bubba sounds cute. I just have to notice. Okay, so we're gonna go inside the Viridian Forest, get our encounter, and let's see. First of all, some items. Okay, scope lens. Probably help with us. Yeah, critical hit. I don't want to use it for now because right now I want to catch some Pokemons. No items here. And remember, this is my encounter, and the encounter is a Pelipper. Okay, not bad. Could have been better. Oh, I just realized that could be super effective to us. 5 HP, that means 10. Okay, if it doesn't crit, then we can catch. Hopefully, 1 shake. Okay, now I'm in trouble. Okay, we're getting electric type moves. A fire type move, sorry. So we're gonna press B, hold 1. Okay, So I believe Pelipper is trying to get on our team. I would love to have a Pelipper. I'm a big fan of water type Pokemon. And yeah, you can growl as much as you want. Just do not hit us. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake, and that's our Pelipper. Okay. And it's gonna be our... Okay, I'm gonna call it the Big Pepe. The Pepe, which should be... Okay. Should be... Big Papa or Pepe. I'm gonna call it Pepe, even though it's spelled Papa. Well, actually, I'm happy that I'm not getting this as my encounter. Candace. Okay, so maybe the Smoochum heard us that you don't want to be. I don't want to catch Smoochum. Oh my god, look at this damage, and I'm getting paralyzed. Should have gone with scratches from the start. Maybe I will hack in Rare Candice because Sooth Bell. I believe Sooth Bell will comfort to make friendly evolution easier. No, I believe we have Vital Spirit, so we do not have Slash yet. So if we get Slash and the Scope, it would be a very nice combo. Okay, I just do not need to wander off right now because, well, my team are severely under level and the HP is quite low as well. Maybe we can like quickly hack in some rare candies and get all Pokemon up to some level so it will be easier so we can move around easily. Maybe I will do that. So okay, let me stand right in front of it and let me get some rare candies. Okay, so we are magically back, and gentlemen, all of my Pokemon are level 7 now. So now we can move forward so that I will not be spending too much time grinding for levels, and well, so that will make in better content. So anytime I need to level up my team, I will be doing that, but making sure the levels will not go across the ace of the gym later. I believe for this game it will be level 14 for the gym number 1. A revival herb which is completely useless. Now it's a bug catcher. So Pokemon with the quickest Pokemon that I have in my team is actually Booba, but the moves are not so much. Okay, let's start with the Booba. So we have only weak to fighting type moves and fighting type Pokemon, and hopefully the swimmer, lady swimmer kid doesn't have any in it. Okay, this is the worst thing that you can see. Now, I believe the best Pokemon to send out is our Linda. Linda with the Gust, which does a decent amount of damage because it was a physical attack. I mean special attack. See gentlemen, it's been a while that I've played an Eevee. Now I know the Eevee can dish out some good amount of attack. Let's go back to our rock type so that we can tackle the tackle. Now let's go with the scratch. Same type attack bonus from the Eevee. As you can see, even though we are high level, we are not doing too much damage. Even we are evolved form. So that's why we know tackle is not a good move. So we should get the pursuit on to some Pokemon maybe probably. Let's get some hidden items first. I mean the field items. Ice Heal, quite useless. So the rules is very simple. Okay, it's a Grumpet. Baba can uproar, and it's splashing. Now the thing is, we do not have any other moves. Yeah, uproar will be continuing, so we don't have to worry. The only thing we have to worry is like if we're not able to. Okay, let's go focus energy, increase the chance of critting. Okay, it's a bite. One uproar. Okay, sun attack. Here you go. So the accuracy is quite down now, but uproar should hit. Yeah, getting level to level 9. Ariados. Okay, he's using scary face. Now, uproar, constrict. Now the only thing like we have to worry is like uproar will keep you locked in. So sometimes we could mess it up very bad. Now my thing is I'm trying to battle as much trainer as possible so that we get to see all of the Pokemons. And also it will make some fun. Okay, this is the first time. Okay, so let's go with focus energy. Maybe I should give the scope lens to Bubba. And let's start with uproars. Well, harden is gonna happen. So my attack will be lowered. Uproar still gonna attack. Defense is going up. Making uproar. Maybe I should give the scope lens to Boba. Okay, we have already reached level 10, which is good. Here comes one of my favorite Pokemon, Marshtomp. And wow, it's taking some time. Yeah, here you go. And Rachel is down. Okay, let's just give. Okay, you don't have to see this one. Just ignore that. You know I'm using. And maybe I should like get all the items possible. We can coins maybe. Oh, macros. Not gonna battle that. Oh my god, here comes the Tyranitar. I believe we have water type move. I don't believe that Tyranitar have any ground moves which I need to be afraid of. But we have a water move that Tyranitar should be afraid of. We would like to have a good lovely fighting type move right now. Oh my god, look at that damage that you see. Okay. And well, doesn't look good. Okay, let's come for Big Papa. Big Papa with the water gun will... Okay. Maybe we could lose here. There is a good chance that we can lose. A good special attack with a critical hit. Screech is going on. And probably this water gun will take on the Tyranitar, and I need to switch because I've been screeched earlier. Shelter. Well, that's a good Pokemon to see. Okay. So let's go back to Bubba. Oh, it's gonna be annoying. The Sand Rage will continue. Okay, so we're gonna use a Scratch. Let's see how much damage it does. Okay, how much HP? How much HP does Gary has? 14. Okay. Critical hit. The Sandstorm will keep on going. In later gens, the Sandstorm also increases the special defense of the Rock, Steel, and Ground Pokemon, I believe. A Spoink. Okay, let's go to Linda. Oh, I just remember where I got this Linda from. From the series, the TV series. Now I just remember why. Okay, so let's go with a Gust. Same time attack bonus, which is Stab. Psy Wave, it does random damage. And that random damage was a high roll. Let's go one more Gust. And well, that was quite easy. Level 9. Now, gentlemen, there are a few trainers left. Let me just heal up. So here goes the potion. Okay. I want to make sure I'm not losing any. So, well, there will be one more field item. Oh my god, there is an Aggron. We just escape. I love Aggron, but I don't know why they make it weak. Max Potion. Okay, that can be useful sometimes. I believe there is an item somewhere here. HP up. That's not a bad item. we can use it. Now only one Pokemon, that is an Armaldo. Okay, so we can focus energy. Okay, now I think I'm gonna trap now. So I'm gonna do an encore. Now it's gonna keep on encoring. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go to the Big Papa. I'm gonna do the water gun. And I know this armor doesn't have any rock type move which can affect Big Papa. And we have advantage. Well, that was easy. It would be quite a big headache if we if we weren't prepared for that. Is there any items here? I don't know. It's been a while that I last time played this game, so I don't remember. Now here we are at Pewter City. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna heal, and we are preparing for our first gym. Now first gym level cap is 14, which I'm not nearby. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make my team all up till level 12 so we can face this gym. So I will be back very quick. Okay guys, after a quick leveling up session, so we are all level 12, nothing have changed. The moveset remains the same. I'm just gonna change this water move to go up, scratch, maybe I have to teach them pursuit, or maybe with the Booba, maybe, I don't know. So let's take on the junior trainer, which is on the gym first. Probably there is an hidden item somewhere here. Every time I forget this location of this hidden item. So I think it's probably here. Yeah, sharp beak. It's probably for the flying type move, right? So I'm gonna give it. So just gonna keep it at the very top, so that I don't have to say it once again. Okay, so I decided I'm not gonna sell those rare candies and get some cash and all the stuff. So I'm gonna keep how much money it happens, how much it happens. Okay, big advice to win. Yes, try what's happening. First Pokemon match list. The Pokemon you make advantage, different colors start out opponent's party. Okay. Now I don't know which Pokemons they do have. They will not specialize in single type, of course. Okay, this is the last thing I wanna see. It might have Dragon Rage, and I don't want to. It can splash. No, it will thrash. Hurt by confusion. Very good. You can go one more scratch. I know that I am really getting lucky, and the crit didn't matter at all. Okay, and now bruh, we're just gonna scratch it. And well, that's down, and we are level 13. Now, I believe I was not gonna use. Okay, I believe we have. The better thing is just to go back, get some healing, and get ready for our first gym battle. Well, it's very quick that we have reached the first gym. Yeah, I know this games didn't take too much time. I'm just gonna buy 2 potions. As I mentioned, gentlemen, I'm not gonna sell those rare candies to easily get money. So I'm only gonna use the money that I received from everything, so that it will create some, like, you know, okay, how we can do it, how to manage items and all the stuff. Okay, so let's quickly go and finish what we started. So Doub was a very good Pokemon to start, but maybe I will keep my starter up in front. And hopefully it doesn't have any rock type Pokemon. So well, this is the main part. Let's see. A fighting type Pokemon. Okay, that's the last thing I was expecting. Okay. That's one of the weaknesses. Let's go with Doba, Sun attack, Keen Air Propensity. We're gonna go for the wing attack, doing some decent damages. Yes, okay. Tackle, we will add that. We add the tackle up. Okay, no worries. The Big Papa is helping us. The ace, which is Ninkarda. Let's go with the water gun. It's funny how. Okay, bug and fighting, as if it was challenging. And the Ninkada goes down. And well, that's our first gym bag. Now, but that was fun. A little bit of hiccup somewhere here and there, but everything looks good and we are having a good time. Some amount of money, the TM. I don't know which TM it will be used for. It says rock tomb, but I believe it will not be a rock tomb. It will be an endure. Okay, that's quite useless to be honest. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was our first episode of Randomized Hardcode Nuzlocke of Pokemon FireRed. And well, I'd like to say ta-ta, bye-bye, and please be sure to subscribe because I'm gonna upload it probably daily. So see you all. Peace.